Appliances. You'll find out where I'm sitting today inside Art Noe Appliances, 3800 Tittabawassee Road in Saginaw. Our annual Black Friday visits. They're making breakfast. Sean Coughlin from our friends at Baines Apple Valley is cooking up the omelets this morning. Art Noe's over there making his famous French toast, and that's all free. Come on in. And great deals we'll tell you about in just a couple of minutes. Sarah will be here from Art Noe to tell us all about it. In the meantime, here's what's happening today. Later on, after the 10 o'clock news, I'm going to be talking to Lieutenant Commander Art Noe, U.S. Navy retired. You heard me right. Art is a veteran of the Navy, several years on regular duty and then in the reserves for many, many, many years. And he was one of 13 recommissioning officers who recommissioned the Midway for its last recommissioning and its last tour of duty before it became a museum in San Diego, which we visited with Art just a couple of weeks ago. We'll tell you all about that. Very, very interesting, interesting stuff. But I had known Art was in the Navy in terms of the Midway. I had no idea how long he was in the reserves, and then he was lieutenant commander when he retired out. So not only is Art Noe Appliances a great place to buy appliances, but it's veteran-owned. So there on this Black Friday. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I spent the day with friends who were kind enough to invite me to dinner. I've been doing it for a few years now, and just had a wonderful, wonderful time, great food. Thanksgiving, to me, is all about looking inward a little bit, giving thanks for all the things you have, and spending time with friends and family and good food and, good camaraderie. Watch a little football and all of that good stuff. And that's basically what we did. For this hour, by the way, after 9:30, and I tell you why in a minute here, but after 9:30, we'll have open phones. The reason we have to wait till 9:30 is Charlie is tied up doing something else, and he's the only one there this morning because technically it is a holiday for the staff at the station. So he will be able to answer phones after 9:30, and then we'll take your calls. And one of the things I'm going to ask you about, what do you have to be thankful for? It's a typical question that everybody gets asked on Thanksgiving. Should be asked all year round. For me, it's wonderful family, friends. I thank God for my good health. At 82 years old, I'm still kicking, still able to do my job and enjoy life. And that's what it's all about, really. Talked to my sons, my younger son. He and his wife just bought a new home down in Wayne. And so they've been spending time setting it up. They just moved in maybe a week and a half ago. And my older son and his wife visited her family, and everybody's doing well. Knock on wood, it's been a blessing. The other one I have to thankful for is my company at home. He's a little 11-pounder by the name of Monkey, which you've heard me talk about. Monkey is a Shih Tzu, and he's 12 years old and sleeps probably 18 hours a day. I'm jealous. And I think Monkey has the bladder of a St. Bernard, because I can take Monkey out at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and he'll do his thing. I get home usually 1:30 in the afternoon. He's not ready to go out yet. It may be 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon before he really wants to go out and take care of things. So he's been a blessing, particularly after the passing of my wife. He's my companion full time, and give him a lot of attention, and he sleeps. I give him a lot of attention when he's awake, but he's quite a little ball of joy, the fur baby, if you will. And it's good. I'm also thankful that I work for a company that allows me the privilege of doing what I do. I'm thankful for all of you out there that take time out of your day to listen. I am always appreciative when folks come up and say, "Oh, I've listened to you for years." Sometimes I'll tell them, "Don't tell me how long," but I'm always appreciative of folks who have been listening for a long time to WSGW. It is truly a legacy station, and by that I mean it's been around a long time. It's delivered the news and information to the community for its entire existence. It still does today. Very, very proud of it. And our ownership now, we are Connoisseur Media, which was new. It happened earlier this year, a couple of months ago. But, I mean, you'd never know it. Walking in the building and seeing how things operate and systems and everything, it was seamless, which is really, really nice because Alpha Media had us for years and was a very good company to work for. And Connoisseur is in the same vein. They're broadcasters at heart. They believe in community. And so I don't expect that you're going to see very much change in our ability to provide services to you. Anyway, let's see. It's about 9:19. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Sarah here at Art Noe Appliance and find out what's going on here because there's a lot. You can save yourself a lot of money as you're about to find out.
A 401k can be an important
All right, we're back with you here on WSGW from Art Noe Appliance, 3800 Tittabawassee Road, and don't forget their location in Frankenmuth 2 in the Kroger Shopping Plaza. It is Black Friday, and Black Friday typically means sale, and Art Noe is no different. And with us this morning is Sarah.
Hey, Art.
Tell us all about it. Good morning, Sarah. So I walk around and I look at the prices on some of these things, and I go, does Art know this?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
So let's take a look at some of the doorbusters, because you got some sales here that are unbelievable.
How about a KitchenAid dishwasher that normally sells for $13.99 for $5.99?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
If I count right, that's about $800 off?
That is $800 off right out the bat. Plus, we're paying the sales tax.
Wow.
Yes. And that's only until 11 o'clock. All of our doorbusters are done at 11 o'clock.
So if you need a dishwasher, folks.
Exactly. And
come on
KitchenAid
down.
is a really good brand, too.
Oh, it's a great dishwasher.
Exactly. And then
Okay.
we also have a Frigidaire Gallery 5-burner gas range. It's a slide-in, so it has all of your controls right up front. And we have that for $7.99. That's normally $22.49.
How much?
$22.49. You're saving $14.50 off of it.
Right. And you have them.
We have them.
Yeah.
Limited stock, but we have them.
But you'll deliver. Well, who delivers?
We deliver.
Oh, that's right, you deliver.
You just said it.
Who installs?
We do.
Oh, well, you install. That's right.
Yes.
Who fixes? Oh, yeah.
We
you
do.
that. As a matter of fact, you do it all.
We do. We do it all.
So what other kind of doorbusters you have? Let's talk about the... just before we forget, we got to talk about there's some red and white boxes sitting down there that people are running out of here with after they pay for them.
You see them, don't you? So we have an espresso machine. It's a Frigidaire espresso machine that also has the steamer for your milk and all that kind of good stuff. Those are $49 right now.
$49. Otherwise, they'd be $169.
69. Yep. So you're saving $120.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No. I mean, and that's such a great gift for somebody, too.
Oh, absolutely. That's wonderful.
So we have Christmas coming up. We have Yule. We have...
That's one box. Now, there's another box sitting there.
Yep.
And that's what I've seen the most of walk out of here.
Those are the Frigidaire air fryers.
Frigidaire air fryers.
Yep, and those are such a good deal. We're not even letting our employees buy them for that.
$49.
Yep.
I won't ask how much they sell for.
Actually, they sell for $169.
$169.
Uh-huh.
Another $120 savings.
Yes. Those are the biggest deals that I mean, they're small. They're a great deal.
And you're paying sales tax.
We're paying the sales tax
Wow.
today and tomorrow.
And let's talk about today and tomorrow, because today both stores are open.
Correct.
Tomorrow, Frankenmuth store is closed.
Correct.
And he'll be here.
Yep. So this will be the place to be tomorrow
Tomorrow
too.
is Small Business Day, isn't it?
Small Business Saturday. Yep.
And this is a small business, veteran-owned,
Yes.
as
Art
you will
was-
find out next hour.
Yeah. Art was in the Navy.
Yes, he was.
So
I was on his ship with him.
were you?
We were out in San Diego 3 weeks ago
Okay.
on the Midway.
Okay.
We'll
How was
talk
that?
about that next hour.
I
That's
can't wait.
great. Because Arthur went in as a Lieutenant JG, came out of the reserves as a Lieutenant Commander.
Mm-hmm.
He was in for quite a long time. So we're going to talk about that, talk about his naval career
Yep.
and the appliance business and all that good stuff.
And it was started by his dad,
Dad started the
who
business.
was
Yeah.
also a veteran.
Yep.
So-
it's been veteran-owned from the beginning.
Yep. And we're
From the beginning.
started in 1946. Next year it'll be 80 years.
Ooh,
Yeah. No.
almost as old as Art. No, he's not quite that old, but he's getting there. I'm older than that. He's not. I've known him for decades.
Yeah. So, but no, we still have the great doorbusters. We have more. We have ranges. We have dishwashers. We have an over-the-range microwave for $149.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's lots of deals, folks, and lots of brands. We
Yes.
can sit here and talk about all the brands. We probably by omission miss one. How many brands are there?
12.
12 different brands. There you go.
That's just what I could write down and think of.
Yeah.
So I mean the GE Profile.
Just for reference, folks, for those of you that have been listening for a long, long time, it used to be called the Maytag store,
Correct.
and that's primarily what they had.
Yes, we had all.
But
of
over the
Maytag
recent
brands.
years, they have expanded their portfolio. Mm-hmm. They have the Wolf Sub-Zero Cove products,
Oh, I didn't include those.
Thermador products,
So 15.
Frigidaire, GE, all the Whirlpool brands
Oh.
that you're used to, which includes, let's see, Jen Air, and includes KitchenAid,
16.
includes Maytag,
Yep.
and Whirlpool.
So we also have Cafe, and back there we also have Monogram. So we have your high.
A lot of high-end stuff.
There's 17 now.
Well, you've got everything from stoves sitting behind us for $3.99
Yep.
up to many $1,000 super deluxe refrigerators.
Yeah, like the 84-inch Thermador that I showed
Yeah,
you a little bit ago.
84 inches tall.
84 inches tall.
But that's
There's-
like Sub-Zero. They're and they're in that same vein.
Yes, that's more of your professional quality and, things that you're going to want for.
Yeah, I see Frigidaire Pro behind me too here. the
Correct.
Pro Series.
Yes.
It's all here, folks. You got to come out, look around, and you'll see lots of things. All right, and your hours?
We are here until 7 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow at the Tittabawassee store, we're going to be here from 10 until 5.
All right, come on out. Black Friday deals, doorbusters till 11 today here at Art Noe Appliances. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Art.
Talk to her again in a little while. In the meantime, we are ready for open phones. I asked you earlier what you have to be thankful for. Give us a call, 989-752-6111. Be happy to talk to you about anything on this Black Friday. But I will ask what you have to be thankful for. 989-752-6111. Do you Black Friday shop like Black Friday used to be? I remember when the days, where the lines at 5 o'clock in the morning, every place were all over the place. You couldn't drive on the roads because they were all gridlocked. And then stores started opening up on Thanksgiving, and I think that kind of killed it. And then online came along, didn't help. But it still pays to go out and shop locally at a veteran-owned business like this is, because you can get fabulous deals, and you get to see and touch it, and learn about it from experts. So it's kind of it's a different vein. Black Friday is different, but yet in some ways the same. Anyhow, 989-752-6111. As I mentioned to you, I spent yesterday with some friends. And one of my things that I look forward to on Thanksgiving, aside from the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, is the day after being able to have a turkey and stuffing sandwich on white bread with butter. That's my favorite. That's my second favorite. My number one favorite sandwich is peanut butter and bacon. But second is turkey and stuffing day after Thanksgiving. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. When I get done broadcasting, go home, wake the dog up because he'll be sleeping. I'll pet him and he'll go back to sleep again. And I'll have my turkey and stuffing sandwich today because I brought home leftovers from yesterday. So I'm looking forward to it. It's always something. I have strange tastes sometimes, and look forward to different kinds of things. Charlie Root, I think, is in the studio. Charlie, are you in the studio?
I'm in the studio.
What did you do yesterday?
We visited family to enjoy dinner, so we didn't have to do anything as far as preparation and all that. We just showed up and enjoyed time and got to bring some leftovers home, now that you mention it.
Yeah, that's the fun part of going to somebody else's house for dinner. You don't have to do anything.
and thankfully, we were traveling into the Metro Detroit area, so we were on the right side of the state and not going north.
Yeah. Oh, boy, is that true. But that's all right. It's going to catch up with us tomorrow night.
True.
Maybe the heaviest we'll see.
The predictions are there. We'll find out.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when I go home today, I think I'm going to go out into the shed and put a little oil in the snowblower, make sure it's ready to go. It's a necessity.
Preparation. Got to be prepared.
Preparation. Got to be prepared. Got to be prepared. Did you watch the disappointing football yesterday?
I partook in some observations of things that were not pleasant, yes.
Yeah, it was not the Lions' finest hour. They've been that way all year, though. But you know what's funny? Kansas City lost, and they've been the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's not been their finest year yet. They're not eliminated yet.
Nope.
I mean, the Lions probably have a better chance than Kansas City does of making the playoffs. So just keep our fingers crossed that they have not lost two in a row for years, and all of a sudden they find themselves facing it.
We trust in Dan Campbell's ability to make the adjustments, or as he says, to clean things up.
Yeah, and I don't know how bad St. Brown's ankle is.
Right now, suggested he'll certainly miss the Dallas game next Thursday and possibly a game after that. Not
really? It was that bad?
Yeah, not officially confirmed, but it's believed certainly the next game and maybe two.
Wow.
Not official. That's just the first word.
They must have really whacked it out. That's too bad. But it's all part of football. Every team's got its injuries, and you can't use it as an excuse.
Next man up, as they say.
Next man up. And the next man up in the Lions have been holding their own pretty well. We just got to get them all to be on the same page and get the defense to shape up again. That's where a lot of their injuries are, so gotta get that straightened out for sure. For sure. All right, we're going to take a break. Lines open for you, 989-752-6111. Let me take a moment to talk about tires. For example, this weekend we're going to have maybe 5 to 7 inches of snow around here. And winter driving is different than everyday driving during the spring, summer, fall. And it takes different tires, believe it or not, because winter tires are not the same as your everyday driving tire. And if you want to know how they're different, the folks at Quick Lane Freeland, where they sell all tires at just $5 over cost, can tell you what makes a winter tire different. As a matter of fact, John from Quick Lane Freeland will do that right now. Oh, must be turned down. All right.
Temperatures. Hello,
Okay,
Art.
well,
yes,
look at-
winter
here we
tires
go.
are made with a pliable rubber compound that includes silica to stay flexible and maintain grip in freezing temperatures. Unlike harder all-season tires, which stiffen and lose traction in the cold, this flexible compound allows the tire to better conform to the road surface, providing superior grip and traction on snow and ice to keep you safe.
Thanks, John. Stop into Quick Lane Freeland on the McDonald Ford property. They hope you had a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Quick Lane Freeland, where you'll have your tires checked, have your cooling system checked while you're there, too. That's the place to go for all of your routine maintenance, your oil changes, coolant system, brakes, all that stuff. And, of course, McDonald Ford carries the full line of Ford products, all on display, and a great lineup of pre-owned vehicles in all price ranges. So stop in. Quick Lane Freeland and McDonald Ford in Freeland. Two names standing ready to serve all of your automotive needs.
Pat's Food Center in Freeland has a
Tittabawassee Road, Black Friday deals going on here, lots of them. And free breakfast. Sean Coughlin from our friends at Baines Apple Valley are serving up the omelets this morning, and lots of other good stuff. So come on out and visit and take a look at the great deals they have here and get yourself a free breakfast. It's really nifty, don't you know? And we invite you to sample the food and take a look at the great prices here at the Maytag store. At the Maytag store. I'm living in the past. Art Noe Appliances, and we'll talk to Sarah again. One of the other things I did yesterday, for most of it, I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch quite a bit of the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. I mean, it almost wouldn't be the holiday without it. And I know there's others. I know Hudson's had one in Detroit. They have a big Thanksgiving parade. But something about the Macy's parade for me personally, because I'm a native New Yorker, when I was young, in my teens, my buddies and I would go down to the Macy's parade. I did it a couple of times. And I mean, you talk about a festive-like atmosphere. It is huge. And we used to get down as close as we could to Macy's itself on 34th Street because that's where all the bands would stop and do their performance. So we always tried to get down there early enough to be able to get close enough to see the bands performed, and most of the time we were successful. But I gave it up after 2 years because it was cold, sometimes frigid. And that's like New Year's in Times Square. I did that once as a teenager. And back in the day, in the 50s, they didn't have the emergency lanes, all the barricades set up. It was just a mass of humanity. There were 1 million people in Times Square and the streets in north of that, up to about probably about 50th, 52nd Street. I mean, there are people everywhere, and it was just a sea of humanity. And you do that once, and okay, I'll tell you this. It was not a place for someone who was claustrophobic. Because once you got in that crowd, you're not going anywhere. And then, after the ball drops at midnight, trying to get back to the subway station and your subway to home was a real chore. It could take you an hour. I mean, it was something else. Today, it's a little more organized. It's a little more secure. There's a lot more police. There's emergency lanes set up so that there is some open space for emergency traffic. It's different. Times Square is different, too, because years ago, they closed off the east side of Times Square, and there are tables and chairs out there. There's a big American Express stage set up, and so you only have the one Avenue Broadway open, whereas the other side of Times Square is now closed, and it's a place to sit, relax. There's a Starbucks coffee. There's lots of other stuff around there, and it's an entirely different atmosphere today than it used to be, and that goes back to the time when Times Square was kind of a seedy place and needed to be cleaned up, to say the least. And Mr. Giuliani came along and did just that. Rudy Giuliani literally changed the face of Times Square back to the wonderful tourist attraction and great place to be that it was at one time. It had really gone downhill. Porno theaters everywhere, street people everywhere. He cleaned it up so much that the sure sign that it had been clean was the fact that Disney opened a big store on the corner. And that was a sign that things had really improved in Times Square. And now today, it's back to being an attraction like it used to be. Good for the city. All right, we're going to take a break and be back again. Open phones if there's anything you'd like to chat about on this Friday. And give us a call, 989-752-6111. We'd love to chat with you.
Celebrate Veterans Day.
All right, we're back with you here on WSGW, here at Art Noe Appliances, and ran into a friend who, for many, many years, worked in local government and did a lot of economic development and things like that. He is Joe Turner. Joe, how are you?
Well, good morning, Art. I'm doing very well, and I'm out here to buy some stuff.
They're happy to hear that. I don't want to hold you up too long then.
No, that's okay. That's fun to be with.
How long did you work in government?
30 years directly with the city of Saginaw, Michigan, and 25 years as a consultant in the area of property taxation.
It was economic development.
Yes.
A lot of what you did.
Yeah.
How's it changed?
Well, the laws have evolved. They've tried to address more issues. And I think just like Detroit is seeing its comeback, I think the groundwork that has been laid by people that had vision years ago is coming to fruition.
Yeah. Medical Diamond included.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I went down to the new restaurant down there, Gordy's.
Yep.
And I taped a note to the door so that I could get in on the opening day for their meal. So, and then I stopped by to see if they found it, and they did. So.
Well, I hope they do well.
Oh, I think they will. You know, there's a lot of activity going on down there.
A lot more. And, you know, it always bugged me a little bit that outsiders had this notion of, oh, Saginaw, we're not going to go there, you know. And when you looked at crime maps, downtown Saginaw had the least crime of anywhere in the Great Lakes Bay region.
You nailed that one.
And now there's so much activity down there. On any given night, you may have something in the Dow with hockey. You may even have something in the theater at the same time, and the temple will have something for you.
Yes.
And what really bugs me about people around here is they wake up in the morning and say, oh, there's nothing to do. Open your eyes. there's not a day around here where there's not something to do.
I actually do some work with the Arts Enrichment Commission, and that was one of the things I noticed last year was that